All right, we're going to be working on Daydreams here, practicing just all of the notes and all of the rhythms, and we're going to be working on this together. This piece isn't as hard as you might think it is, and we're going to work through why that is exactly. It's really only, you're basically playing 4 exercises out of the book, essentially. They're just a little bit harder than what we do out of the book. But the hardest section of all happens 4 different times in this piece. And we're going to see and we're going to realize that. So we're going to start off practicing slow. And I want you to play with me here. We're playing at the beginning, the first 8 measures. Measure 1 through 8, obviously. All right. 1, 2. We're going to breathe together on beat 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm going to try to make sure I put timestamps down on the bottom. So if you want to play with me during a certain part, you can just click and go to those specific measures. Now, do that again from the beginning, and you can go back in the recording now to the spot I'm about to put. And we're going to work on Daydreams first 8 measures. Just get some reps in of playing it with me. Try to match my sound, my tone quality, my expression, everything that's happening. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Good. Practice that a couple of times with me until you start to get it. Take small chunks. Just practice 2 measures at a time. Make sure you can really play those 2 measures and then try to start connecting those measures. Take things in chunks. We're going to go now to measure 31. And I want you, measure 17, I meant. Measure 17, and I want you to, you can finger along and sing the first time, and then you go back to that timestamp. We're going to be at measure 17. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Now, what do you notice about measure 17 and measure 1? It's exactly the same thing. So once you measure the first 8 measures, you've already known now 2 sets of 8 measures. That's 16 measures out of this piece that you now know solid at 17. So go back to that timestamp, do it a couple more times until you can play it well. Now we're going to go to measure 31, please. 31. 2, 3, 4. What do you notice about that? Same exact thing. So now we know, quick math, 8 times 24? Yeah, 24 measures of this piece learned. Just like that. And all you had to do was master those first 8 measures. Same exact thing again at 31. Now I want you to go with me, please, to the end of the piece. Measure 47 to the end. 47 to the end. 2, 3. Just like that, you know now 32 measures, I believe. 32 measures of the piece, just like that. Now go back to those different timestamps. Play with me. I'm going pretty slow. You can practice just fingering along, singing your note names while I play so that you can really hear my sound, get that into your ear, and then you can play along with that and get your clarinet sound as well. Now that we've done that, there's really only 3 different sections we have to learn in this piece. So first, master that, because that will get 90% of the piece down for you. And then there are just 3 more sections in the piece that we have to do. So go back, do all of those, chunk it, play it slow, play it with me, and just keep going back to those timestamps over and over. I'll try to put them in the description. Now we're going to go to 9, and we're just going to clap and count our beats at 9 first, because if you notice, it's all the same note. So we're just articulating on that one note. So here we go. Just 1, measure 9. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to play number 9. Number 9. 2. Make sure on this G, you're putting that right hand down. It'll give you just a little bit more fullness to your sound. Blow fast air. 3, 2, ready. Good. Now, you can go back and practice that as much time as you need to. We're going to be doing that a lot in class, though. I wouldn't be too worried about that section. The next section that we need to be concerned about, because this is something that the whole band is going to play. Everybody in the band has the same part here at 25. Now, when I say pick up to 25, you're going to go find measure 25 and put your finger on it, and now you're going to go back just 1 beat. So we're essentially on beat 4 of measure 24. Beat 4 of measure 24. And to help you get a sense of where that is, I want you to go to 25, put your finger on it, go back 2 measures. 1, 2. Your first note on this measure should be a D. So I'm going to play this for you, and then I'm going to show you where exactly the pickup is. That. Da, da. That's the part. E, G, A. The E, G is our pickup because it's 1 beat before we come in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have 1, 2, breathe, E, G, A, and we're going to go into that pickup. You can sing and finger along while I play this first run through. You can come back and try to play it again. Really, it's just a matter of hearing it and getting used to what it should sound like here. This part too, I think it's a little bit easier than the other stuff. So, all right, 25. Pick up into 25. So you're going to do 1, 2, breathe, and then 4 and 1. Here we go. 1 beat before. 1, 2. I'm going to play one more time a little bit slower for you. Here we go. And 25. 1, 2. And then at 31, we're playing the same thing as the beginning. Yeah? So if we're at this part in the video, you should already have 31 down. If that's not down, again, go back to those timestamps. If you can play the first 8 measures, the rest of this piece is a lot easier. So master those 8 measures first. We're going to go over to our last section we have to be able to learn. That one's a little bit hard because remember, that 25 section has that new note A. And remember to keep your right hand down while you're playing A. So you're playing E, G, A, and then you're going to move with the side of your hand. A, G, E, F, right? Now, That part 25 will be tricky because of that new note. We're going to go now, please, to measure, where are we? 39. Pick up to 39, so we're going one beat before. So this is after we do the fermata. After the fermata ends and where it says a tempo on your music. So 1, 2, breathe. 4 and 1. Here we go. 1, 2. Ooh. I hit my register key on accident. Even the best of us fall sometimes. I'm going to try that again so I won't squeak. 1, 2. Go one more time. I'm going to go a little bit slower for you. I know I keep taking things too fast. Here we go. 1, 2. You can go back there and play that with me. Once you know that part, you know the entire piece. And this piece is a hard piece to play. Because of the endurance it requires in your muscles. The faster you play it, the easier it's going to be, but you need to work up in chunks first. So just chunks. We're just going to be working in small little sections. So work on those first 8 measures first, and then take what you know from those first 8 measures, go to measure 17, then go to measure 31, and finally go to measure 47. Once you can play those, your next focus should probably be at 25, and then you're going to practice 39, and then you can go back to 9 if you need to. I hope that this helps with your practicing at home, and you can play along with me. Take a metronome, practice it slow, listen to how I play it, and then try to translate it to a slower tempo as well. All right. Happy practicing.